Yeah, maybe a taste of things good original. Game in the morning.
It's time for College Hoops 2K8. The Southern Utah Thunderbirds square up against the home team. This one promises to be a real battle. Hello, basketball fans. I'm Vern Lundquist here with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wolfson. What's your take on this, Bill?
This game features a matchup between two outstanding big fellas. Wolf is one of the better big men you're going to see. This big fella is just that, big. He puts his length to great use, too, and can dominate on the interior. Zimmerman is also a premier center in college basketball. Watch how this fella operates in the low post. He's got some dazzling moves down there. Both looking to lead their teams to a win. We'll see who succeeds.
Better strategy today dealing with position.
The home team control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. Kicks it out to the corner, shoots it. The first basket of the game was scored by Preston. He's got three. Zimmerman picks it up. Zimmerman gets the board inside. Smalls inbounds the ball. About 4.5 minutes left in the half. Dicey pass. Tosses it up. He just exploded off the floor to time that ball.
Wonderful anticipation by the defender.
Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Vern, before the game, I had a word with the head coach. He told me that they want to use their quickness to their advantage. He said they couldn't think of another squad that could match their team's speed, and he wants to make sure that shows tonight by getting out on the break and showing how fast this game can be played. Guys?
Thank you, Tracy. Truscott dishes it to the high post. Wolf has it outright. Feeds left wing. The shot clock's running down. Cannon. Good from downtown. And they lead by 2. Goes up. Corralled by Crosswhite.
Credit to D there. They reacted quickly enough to throw him off.
Do that.
Catches it out left. Wolf with the shot. Can't get the jumper to fall. Still a 2-point lead. Passes it to the right side. Last shot laid in by Zimmerman.
First-class body control. Not a lot of players have that kind of style.
And he seems to do it every time. Dumps it inside. Takes it up. Lay it in by Wolf. They take a 2-point lead. Marshall inbounds the ball. Zimmerman takes it up. Lays it right in. The home team will take their first time out.
Swap out Wolf. Phelps.
Well, let's get back to the action. Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. .224 left in the first half. Cannon from 20 feet out. Dawson calls in the board.
Might have rushed that one just a little bit. There was plenty of time on the shot clock, but he got a little over anxious.
Skips it to the low block. Hesayuka gets it right wing. Last shot missed from 3-point range. Crosswhite brings it up the floor.
Cannon fought for that rebound. That's some toughness for you.
Swing pass, right wing.
Oh, come on, Phillips.
Dawson grabs the rock. He tried to sneak it in over the trees and just missed.
That's when you want to play inside out. Locate the open man on the perimeter.
Gets it outright. Cannon dumps it off. Crosswhite beats it to the
Phillips.
paint. What a pass. Laid up and in by Dawson. They're ahead 10-8.
Here's a 3-2 zone with minimum principles. We'll see if they have a plan on offense for this look.
Right side. Can't sink the first.
Some tick about Pitt Dervitt.
He sinks the second. Marshall inbounds the ball. Swings it to the wing. Hesayuka hands it off. Dishes down low. Dawson has it right wing. That last shot netted for 3.
This has been solid basketball. These guys have really been duking it out.
Phillips is just sitting in the paint, and the ref's going to call him for it. Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
Substitution on the court.
Stay back.
Pass, right wing, but it's retrieved by Kakavicius. Hesayuka. The Thunderbirds will retain possession. The home team are going to make some substitutions. Kakavicius inbounds the ball. Throws it up. Got it off in time. But the buzzer beater was missed by Sparrow. But they're still out in front by 4. We'll head into the break with the score 13-9. What do you think of the first half, Bill?
I can't think of too much good to say about this game, so Vern, maybe you can do
I don't know,
play-by-play and
37%,
color.
That's not too... Give the high hand to Cannon.
And now it's time to show you our player of the half. Bill?
Zimmerman has been lights out from the floor, Vern. It must feel like he's throwing the ball in the ocean. Every shot he takes goes through, and he looks absolutely unstoppable.
AC tried to rebound.
Tremendous effort from our player of the half.
All right, looking at the strategy. Create some fast break opportunities. We're not strong enough in transition. We can't rebound to save our lives. I mean, it's nothing new. Much as going at the and to hit them harder. Why? Let them get up by 24. 42. But like that. What's the on them? We're taking some terrible shots. Slow down. I don't know. I don't know. Bad mark. We have so defensive pressure. At forcing turn. Get a bigger man on. Find ways to get to the line. Alright, so out of everything. Seems to me like we need to do defense. Kind of need to do everything. Might as well turn everything up. And we're back at 500. That's not good, seeing as that we started off 5-0.
We're ready to begin the second half. Marshall inbounds it to start the second half. Dawson gets the bucket off the nice inbound play. He's 3 for 3 for the game. Now let's go down to Tracy Wolfson, who has an update for us.
During halftime, I talked with the head coach. He told me his team is down, but he's going to push the issue even more in the second half to make a comeback. He continued by saying that he felt his defense was overextending themselves in the half court. He hinted that sagging back and forcing their opponent to shoot over them would be a big part of the game plan in the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Tracy. Payne goes up. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
They're now out in front by 8. The lay-in was good by Crosswell. They're now behind by 6. Dawson ends it off. Catches it, left wing. Leads him in, takes it up, hit it, not fouled, and he'll have a shot at the three-point first.
A superior effort to fight
I
through
don't
the
know,
foul
that may be
and put it
in a
down.
different-
Strong move.
Let's go with your watching feet.
That's on the free throw for the three-point play. Wolf inbounds the ball. No look pass to the top of the key. That last three ball is drained by Crosswell.
The courage on this fella is something else. He's such a competitor.
Small, his first shot. Crosswell reels in the offensive rebound.
9 times out of 10, he makes that.
A little off, but not enough to deter him the next time. Leads him with the pass. Zimmerman hits the layup. He's shooting 66% for the game.
They're playing a 3-2 zone. Your big men have to be alert when they come out in this D.
The 14-footer was missed by Smalls. The Thunderbirds with a chance for a double-digit lead.
If they leave a shooter like him open next time, believe me, he's going to make them pay for it.
Heseyukas fires the three. Yes! He's 1 for 2 from deep. The home team will take a timeout.
If the second Dervick.
The home team is subbing a whole different group in. Bryant inbounds the ball. Passes to the top of the key. Mullins gets it left wing. Goes to the crossover.
He would be the first to admit he's not built for the up and down game.
Since he doesn't have that foot speed, he's going to have to fight for those. Gain gets the reach-in call, and that's his first foul of the game.
It takes quick hands to get the theft, and he was too slow that time.
Yo, come on, Obi-Wan.
Hayne dumps it off. Dumps it to the paint. Backs down. Bate is tagged with the reach, and that's his first foul.
Oh, you can't come across the body like that. That is a textbook reach.
Dawson inbounds the ball. Zimmerman has it baseline. Hesayukas feeds it to the free throw line. Last shot dropped in by Marshall. The home team calls time. They trail by 11. 2:05 left in the game. Well, let's get back to the action. Bates hands it off.
2 minutes remaining.
Goes up.
Throw back. He wasn't having any of that. He'll think twice before coming inside on him again.
Hesayukas takes it up. Buries the two-block load. He's got 7. From downtown, buried by Bryant. But they're still down by 10. 1:28 left in the game. Hesayukas. Dumps it to the middle. Simple conversion, and somehow it doesn't fall.
Those are the kind of shots that will haunt you for a while.
No good on the flash shot by Bates. Hesayukas, the crossover. Zimmerman, he gets hammered.
Like my team.
Knocks down the first one. The home team is subbing a whole different group in.
Oh yeah, let's cross White and Prescott experience.
He gets them both.
They're going beyond
The home team calls timeout. They're trailing by 12. 58 seconds left in the game. Phillips inbounds the ball. Truscott passes it up court.
So can you shoot, please?
Pulled in by Wolf.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting 2.
Wolf goes up, and he makes the first. goes up. He gets the second to fall as well. Poked away, but it's recovered by Southern Utah. Wolf is whistled for reaching in, and that's his first foul of the game.
I don't agree with that call at all.
Dawson inbounds the ball. 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne takes it up.
That's a tough call to have go your way if you're a defender. You really have to sell it.
No good, and they don't get the three-point try.
I think this game is out of reach, Vern. There's just not enough time left for a comeback.
Last tray off the mark by Crosswhite.
Yeah, that's all me. I need got selection.
Puts it up. The three-point shot was offline by Haney. Crosswhite releases. No luck on the three-point attempt.
I mean, look at the bright side.
Launches it. Shoots it.
That's good.
Doesn't get
Or
it.
get him blown out.
And that's all for this one. Southern Utah knocks off the home team 33-21. And now it's time to show you our player of the game. Now let's go back to Greg Gumbel with today's version of the Pontiac game-changing performance.
Thanks, Vern. Welcome, everyone, to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel, and we're set to bring you the Pontiac game-changing performance.
It's no secret that getting momentum on your side is one of the keys to winning basketball games. The Southern Utah Thunderbird used this shot to take off on a huge
Acting
run.
goofy today.
This game might have had a much different outcome if it wasn't for this sequence.
Thank you, Greg. This is Vern Lundquist for Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery. We hope you enjoyed this presentation of college hoops.
Oh
on
boy,
2K Sports.
below 500. And I wish I had my soundboard, but because my soundboard broke last week, yeah, it's going to get everything back. Not. Take a look at the game stats. Crosswhite only had 5 points. Got 2 rebounds. Wolf had 5 rebounds. So maybe if I need to keep Wolf on the inside or just control him, I mean, that's good as well. Especially with 5 rebounds. Everything else is complete doo-doo. Alright, so we have San Diego State, followed by IPFU, and then the Jags before ending the season. Dealing with confidence, that's and the problem. Wolf's confidence at a 99. Because there is no reason. The team is good. I'm not. And it's going to take a minute for me to get better.
It's time for College Hoops 2K8. The South Dakota State Jacks battle the home team. Hi there, everyone. This is Vern Lundquist with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wilson. Give us your take, Bill.
This game features a matchup between 2 outstanding big fellas. Wolf is certainly among the best big men in college basketball. He really excels at crashing the boards. He's one of those guys that just has a nose for the ball. Laws is also a premier center in college basketball. He can put it on the deck as good as anybody in the game. His ball handling skills alone make him fun to watch. They're both ready to go. We'll see which of the two can lead their team to victory.
All right, let's see if we can get back to 500.
The home team get the tip, and we're underway. Wolf dumps it off. Passes it to the wing. Truscott behind the arc. Law pulls it in. And it's still knotted up 0. Harney. Cannon is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul.
You're never going to get away bumping the ball handler on a steal attempt. Too aggressive.
Fry inbounds the ball. Bounce pass, top of the key. Eaton launches one from beyond the arc. Wolf gets the board inside.
What a good job on the defense to make him think about that shot.
Wolf!
Collected inside by Laws. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Just before the game, I talked with the head coach. He emphasized just how important it is for them to crash the offensive boards and cash in on those second chance opportunities. With their ability to rebound effectively, he wants to make sure they stay active on the offensive glass.
Thanks, Tracy. Crosswhite dishes it to the wing.
Wolf didn't get that rebound by accident. He knew right where to be.
Nice move in the paint on that last shot by Wolf. Eaton throws it away out of bounds, and that will be a turnover.
Sometimes a pass like that can be the fault of the guy in the receiving end. But not that time. That was just a bad look.
Smalls inbounds the ball, and it's picked up by South Dakota State.
The intercept. What great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
Good look by Carney. He's got 2. Just over 3 minutes left in the half. From deep.
Get back.
By Cannon. They lead by 1. Fry brings it up himself, bounces it to the paint, and it's static slammed by Laws. And they now go up by 1. Crosswhite brings it up the floor. Wolf skips it to the low block. Cannon hands it off. Cannon backs in. Dicey pass. The shot clock's running down. Crosswhite pulls the trigger. Good from downtown. They take a 2-point lead. Harney passes to the left wing. Dumps it inside. Harney swings it to the left wing. He knocks down from 20 feet away. And it's now all knotted up. 1:55 left in the first half. Wolf gets it outright. Hands it off.
Oh, come on, Wolf.
Wolf.
They're set up and hit him in.
Has it out left. Fry feeds it to the perimeter. Drilled by Krimsky. They're in front, 11-8. right side. Wolf is tagged with the reach, and that's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make some substitutions.
I wouldn't have called it that way.
Fry inbounds the ball. Nice little crossover. Dishes to the right side. Harney. Passes it to the top of the key. From downtown. Snaps down inside. By Harden.
What an offensive rebound. He's doing work on the glass at both ends.
Fry catches it left wing. Sinks it. That's 8 unanswered points. The home team has been on the wrong side of this long run, and Tracy's got a report for us.
The head coach is not at all happy with the drought they're going through and told his assistants to find a way, any way,
scoring
to
points
turn
would
this
be
one
good.
around.
All right, Tracy. Good on the first of 3.
I think scoring points would be really nice.
He's off on the second.
All right.
And he nails the third. Harden inbounds the ball. First half comes to an end with the score 14-10. Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
If we don't see some improvement soon, this could be even further out of reach. They need to make some adjustments.
They all need to rest in peace.
Now we'll bring you our player of the half. Who's your pick, Bill?
Krimsky has been an assassin.
Could have been down by 3, but
He's
no,
been unstoppable
no.
when he's gotten the ball in his hands at the offensive end. Look at these highlights. You won't find a miss because all he does is knock them down. Oh, how pretty.
Tremendous effort from our player of the half.
All right, let's see what to do and do the opposite. Even with our tendencies, we're not getting enough points in transition. We're not getting enough points, period. So it's either crash the boards and get rebounds or try to shoot threes, which, to be honest, that's really not going good either way. So as much as we going at the board, good, stand to hit them harder. We don't understand EVT basketball, which is don't rebound. That's what we're not doing. Hardly any turnovers their side. Pressure is there, but it might not be enough. It's never enough. Oh boy, we're doing great. Keep up the good work. That's disaster written all over it. Y'all seeing it? Almost like y'all want me to lose. Oh, we might as well go all the way. Doing a good job, man. All right, bro.
We're all set to begin the second half, so let's get back into it. Eaton inbounds it to start the second half. Krimsky dumps it off. Harney dishes it to the high
Oh,
post.
come on!
Law snatches the rebound. Now let's go down to Tracy Wolfson, who has an update for us.
Over the break, I had a word with the head coach. He said that he was going to stir the pot a little bit and hope that it helps them come back in the second half. He continued by saying that he felt his defense was overextending themselves in the half court. He hinted that sagging back and forcing their opponent to shoot over them would be a big part of the game plan in the second half. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Tracy. Let's see if they took that advice. Lovely pass inside, and it's dunked home by Laws. 8 points, and he leads all in scoring. Crosswhite with the crossover.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting 2.
He misses the first. Phillips is coming onto the floor. He sinks the substitution. Wolf got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor. Law inbounds the ball. Right around 4 minutes left in the second half. Krimsky didn't watch his feet and steps on the line. We're going the other way.
That could have been avoided, Vern. He might have been a little too concerned with the defense.
Uses the crossover. Crosswhite, almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first one.
I think, if anything, probably put the second team in for a second.
He gets the second to fall as well. The Jacks still hold a narrow lead. Passes it to the left. Krimsky. The spin move. Eaton shoots the 3. Custer grabs the rock. With nobody around, he still couldn't convert.
Sometimes you can be too wide open.
Crosswhite hands it off. Lets it go. Grabbed inside by Wolf. Superb rejection.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time, they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Carney fires
Get
the 3.
that rebound? Are you kidding me?
Snatches the offensive rebound. Feeds it to the baseline. The jumper was buried by Krimsky. He's 3 for 4 for the game. Puts it up. The offensive board gathered by Wolf.
Wolf pulled down that offensive board like it was no problem. What a battler.
The last layup was dropped in by Small. Crosswhite gets the reach-in call, and that's his first foul of the game.
It takes quick hands to get the theft, and he was too slow that time.
Law inbounds the ball. The Jacks take their first time out of the game.
Yeah, let's get the second team in. Put Gaines in that. Shooting. I really want Phillips in.
Well, let's get back to the action.
The home team head coach may have to deal with some chemistry issues after those substitutions because that gives him a pretty inexperienced lineup out there.
Fry inbounds the ball. Harney tries the spin move. Mullen snatches it down.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked. It was a pretty open look.
Oh,
so it's
come
tough to
on,
fault
man.
him.
Stolen away.
So nobody decided
Picks it
to
up.
defend.
Slides in
That's
with a
fine.
soft finger roll. He's got 2. Shoots it. Off the mark thanks to the tight D. 2:03 left in the game. Goes up. Blocked.
Oh, such an extraordinary play. That could turn out to be huge down the stretch.
Bate takes the shot. Off target from downtown. They're still down 9. It's deflected, and it's scooped up by Brown.
I'd love to see that. He's looking around and pounced. Such a deep run.
Last basket on the mark by Bates. Harney brings it up court. The Jacks, all time. They're winning by 3. 1:36 left in the game. They're getting set to inbound the ball. The home team is subbing a whole different group in.
Wide open.
Fry inbounds the ball. Harney, the crossover.
Listen to the crowd burn. This kind of excitement is why I love college basketball.
For the tie.
There
There
you go.
Knocked down by Preston. The Jacks all timeout. The score tie.
Okay.
22. 1:20 left
And
in
it's
the game.
not ready for that emphasis. That Tina said we cannot defense, we cannot rebound, we cannot ball control, we can't do it. Can't do it. Rebound, rebound. Why can't you rebound?
Hangs, leads it up and in. The home team will take a timeout. They're down by 2. 1:02 left in the game. Cannon inbounds the ball. They're bringing the double team. Takes it up. Got the whistle, and he'll shoot a pair of free throws. Sinks the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Goofy, man, the way this season's going down.
The pressure didn't get to him one bit. Close game or not, he's as cool as could be.
Well, let's get back to the action. Love inbounds the ball. This is a crucial possession. Harney goes up. It's blocked. Gets it outright. Buster gets the go-ahead bucket. Great play on both ends. Vaults them ahead.
You can tell they're playing at the top of their game. Every possession is critical now, Vern. They can't afford to come away empty.
Crimson passes way.
Wait, he caught it?
The Jacks all timeout. They're losing by 3. 26 seconds left in the game.
He could, man. Whatever you say.
2-second difference.
Ah.
Shuts off, and the game starts.
Did some work to fight through that foul and get from the line for the 3 opportunity.
Oh, nobody learned how to, man.
Opportunity, Vern. Clean and simple. He had to have that one right there. There's a whistle. Oh, you can't reverse the body like that. That is a textbook reach.
Full 35-second shot clock. Fry inbounds the ball. Foul! That puts him in foul trouble with not much time left on the clock.
He'll want to stay in the court for every last second, Vern, but he wants to make those seconds count.
Harney dishes to the free throw line, and it's picked up by the home team. Law just picked up his 3rd foul of the game. The foul stops the clock, which is just what the doctor ordered.
And that's why they did it. Time is not on their side. Very smart play.
Harney just picked up his 3rd foul of the game.
Good foul there. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Harney now has 4 fouls. The foul stops the clock, which is just what the doctor ordered.
And that's why they did it. Time is not on their side. Very smart play.
Eaton fouls in from the situation in the foul. So they'll hit the
At least
line
it's
for
cannon.
1-1.
Substitution required.
Knocks it down. Ball didn't sit for long, and he's coming back into the ball game.
Oh, what a heartbreak.
Barely, jeez.
Shoots. Oh, no. With a chance to win it.
Back to 500.
Tough break. And it's all over. The home team just get by South Dakota State, 28-26. Now we'll bring you our player of the game. Now let's go to Greg Gumbel back in the studio for today's Pontiac game-changing performance.
Hi, and welcome everyone to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel, and we're going to bring you our Pontiac game-changing performance. In a pressure-filled game like this one, it all comes down to who can hit the big shots.
The home team were able to knock down the big shots when they needed them, and that made all the difference. This is just one of the terrific plays they produced at crunch time to put the finishing touches on their victory.
Okay, thanks, Greg. This is Vern Lundquist for Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery. Glad you were here with us for College
I forgot
Hoops
replays
2K8.
was on. What the hell happened? Take a look at the box score. Again, Cross White with 10 points, 3 assists. Trusky with 6, Cannon with 6. Again, Whoop with 4 rebounds. It's nice to know that wow, rebounding is a statistic. That's phenomenal. But we're back to 500 with 2 games remaining. Oh boy. All right, so let's get through the week to college hoops tonight. What's going on? You know, it needs to be turned up a little bit forward. There we go.
Welcome, everyone, to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel with Clark Kellogg. Just ahead on College Hoops Tonight, we'll break down all the big names of the week, as well as give you a preview of some of the huge matchups coming up around the nation in the next few days. But let's start off with who we selected for our NCAA Player of the Week.
Grizzer is our choice this week, and he might be winning an even bigger award at the end of the year. There's a lot of talk about him as a Player of the Year candidate.
No argument here. He was red hot with a total of 86 points. He simply could not be stopped. His touch around the basket was so silky, it had to make you think of some of the college game's great all-time scores. A few records in this young man's hand by the time all is said and done, if this week is any indication.
There were some fantastic matchups this past week, so let's take a closer look at them in our Games of the Week.
We get started with an important conference battle in the Pac-10. Washington knocked off Arizona State.
This game had huge implications on who would finish atop the conference, and both teams played like it. It's hard to overemphasize the importance of these kinds of conference matchups this late in the season.
Hackstack was a man possessed. His 29 points led all scorers. Watching him basically put his teammates on his back and single-handedly carry them to the victory in a big game situation like this was stupendous.
Although this next contest seemed predictable enough, one of the best teams in the country suffered a severe shock to the system. Cal defeated USC.
This came right out of the blue, Greg. What a wild and crazy game. USC
Is going to be knocked off their top spot after losing to a team like this.
Cal can probably take something away from this win and build on it over the next few games. You can see by the highlights that they were really firing on all cylinders. Coach had a big smile on his face after this one, and I'm sure he's hoping this is the start of something special, too.
Now let's take a look ahead to the games that get top billing on the schedule in the days to come. We've come to the time of year when the conference pictures are really starting to come into focus, and this game is a crucial grudge match between a pair of the best teams in the Pac-10. And there's another game on the agenda that's too juicy to ignore. This game matches a pair of top 10 teams and is sure to bring both teams' fans out of the woodwork, not to mention a fair share of the national media. That'll do it for us here in the studio. For my partner, Clark Kellogg, I'm Greg Gumbel. Thanks for watching College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer. Enjoy the exciting week of college hoops action to come.
Man, it's always USC facing Washington and vice versa. Also, that was my mistake because I had the Yeti settings off with the Xbox and the PVR, so my apologies for that. But we are back to 500 with 2 games remaining. Going up against IPFW, facing the Jacks at the year. A happy St. Patrick's Day to each and every one of y'all. Shout out to my man Y2C in the building. Hope you're doing well, bro. And the rest of the original ones. Put it back together until things are just getting right with my soundbite. It's really going to take a minute because, yeah, I had everything on my hard drive, and yeah, that not going good. Not going good. So we're going to hit actually, today is Monday. Let's see what's going on with recruiting. Dealing with the intent. So Angelo Grady is almost committed at a 95%. So we will on the top 3: Grady, Welsh, and Razor. So we would do probably it would give. Hey, look at that, a 96. So Grady's at a 96, almost at a 100% commit EVT. Let's take a look at Vince Welsh. I think Gilbert will probably be the head coach. You know, Reeves didn't take over. But we got Brady to a 96 and Welsh to a. I think Gilbert needs to be the head coach. So we got Razor to an 80. Let's see if we can get Sims to a 75. Yeah, I think Gilbert needs to be the head coach. Alrighty then. Go to the options. Let's go on dealing with the presentation. So, why is the action replay off? It should be free. It should be every single time, and that's. I need to start doing that moving forward with year 4, 5, 6, 7. If anything, we will probably take 3 years just to get with the football team. Oh man, but that's all me. I need to get so much better. I need to my shot. I need to learn how to get good. Because like I said, we had the team. The team is good. I'm not. I am not good whatsoever. So if anything, we will hopefully end the season at 14-12. Let me know if you want me to coach the game moving forward, because I do think year number 8 and heading into Reapers football will be year 8, so probably match everything up. So we'll see.
Get ready for College Hoops 2K8. The away team take on the Indiana Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons. Hello, basketball fans. We're here at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum. I'm Vern Lundquist with my partner, Bill Raftery, and our sideline reporter, Tracy Wilson. Give us your take, Bill.
This game features a great matchup at the point guard position. Bradford is a fantastic player. He's got great touch around the rim. He's a real dangerous post presence. Crosswhite can also hold his own at the point. He's a tremendous threat thanks to the deft shooting touch of his. They're both warriors. We'll just have to see who emerges victorious.
I think dealing with this game will probably do more of ball control. But yeah, we'll keep Book at the center, because I mean he is styling, getting rebounds left and right.
Wolf. Smalls gets it on the stripe. Dishes right wing.
There we go.
Crosswhite. Catches it down low.
Shooting 2.
Wolf hangs, knocks down the first one. Takes it up. He gets the second to fall as well. Henson inbounds the ball. Leads him with the pass.
Wide
Lets it go.
open.
Connects inside the key. It's a tie ball game. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Well, guys, before the game, I had a chance to talk with the Mastodons coach. He drilled his players all week on the simple task of protecting the basketball, because he said this opponent specializes in baiting ball handlers into steal opportunities and forcing turnovers. Obviously, the less he sees of that in this game, the better.
Thank you, Tracy. Errant last shot by Bodeke.
Nice work by the big fella to get that rebound.
I'm happy that we can rebound.
right wing. Bounces it to the left. Pokes free. The visitors will retain possession. They couldn't get it in time, and that is a 5-second violation.
Small.
Oh,
has
you
to
don't know how to
that he has
pass
a
in the
timeout
ball.
left. I'm sure the coach would rather
That is
burn a
outstanding.
TO than cough the ball up.
About 3.5 minutes left in the half. Hansen passes to the baseline. That last 12-footer was off the mark by Gruber.
Crosswhite fought for that rebound. That's some toughness for you.
Oh, no action replay on the slam.
Hansen inbounds
All right,
the
bro.
ball. Poked away. Goes to the crossover. Boy, what a delicate finger drop.
He's one of the best. Just sit back
Hey,
and
look
enjoy
at
the
that.
show.
Hey, my stream.
Skip pass to the paint. Corralled by Temple to end the run. Hits it. The away team will take its first time
All right,
out.
let's get the second team in. Bates at the 1, and then Gaines at 2. And then Wolf. Do I really have to put in Dervick? Put in Dervick.
Well, let's get back to the action. Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. Durovic inbounds the ball. Nice pass. Takes the shot.
Ah,
Inside.
Dervick.
Corrals the miss inside.
That's what I call a little intimidation.
Didn't go up strong enough, and you saw the result. Dalgarn has it left wing. Goes up. Gathered up by Hansen.
man.
Great offensive rebound.
This team
He
gotta
worked
learn how to
so hard
rebound.
to establish position.
Bradford shoots it.
Oh, come on.
Snatches the offensive rebound. Put up and in on that last layup.
Way to scramble for that bucket. It was all set up by his hard work on the offensive glass.
Two minutes remaining.
Bates feeds it to the
See,
wing.
now don't even want to go inside the paint.
Top of the key. Bryan gets it to go. They take a 6-point lead. Hansen inbounds the ball. 1:39 left in the first half. Dalgarn brings it up himself. Hansen gets it baseline. With the shot.
Oh,
Hansen
come
pulls it
on.
in. Dalgarn misses the easy one.
He tried to get fancy. He was looking for the highlight reel finish there.
Bryan poked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by IPFW. Catches it, high post. From long range, nothing but net by Bates. They've now scored 13 unanswered points. 57 seconds left in the first half.
The IPFW coach saw something out there he didn't like, and he called for a timeout. He wants to make sure that everyone is working together out there.
Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
Phillips is in notch.
Dalgarn inbounds the ball. Covington dumps it down low. Stolen by Phillips.
They can go 2 for 1 here, Vern, if they hurry it up.
Last shot laid in by Truscott. IPFW has been on the wrong side of this long run, and Tracy's got a report for us.
The Mastodons coach is not at all happy with the drought they're going through and told his assistants to find a way, any way, to turn this one around.
Thanks, Tracy. Left wing. Phillips. He gets hammered. He'll head to the strike foul.
Second team foul. Shooting 2.
He misses the first.
See, this is why I don't like Phillips.
Good on number 2. Bodicki inbounds the ball. Bradford with the crossover. The visitors will take a timeout. Truscott fires it way up court. That's the half. And we're headed to the locker room with the score 18-10. Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
I can't think of too much good to say about this game, so Vern, maybe you can do play-by-play and color.
85%. Where was that the entire season? That's what I want to know.
Let's see who we have as our player of the half, Bill.
Smalls has been lights out from the floor, Vern. It must feel like he's thrown the ball in the ocean. Every shot he takes goes through, and he looks absolutely unstoppable.
Tremendous effort from our player of the half.
Our guards need to go after the defensive glass. Well, okay, so you're telling me that now we're getting rebounds, and you're telling me that the guards are need to go after the glass as well? Man, you better go somewhere, coach. See, this is the reason why Gilbert needs to be the head coach. Just so we can recruit everybody. To go to the offensive glass more. We're getting rebounds. We're getting man. I like to be 6 feet because of stuff like this. All right, so and then also we're up by a large margin. Slow down a little, if you say so. So bring it up.
We're all set to begin the second half, so let's get back into it. Bodicki inbounds it to start the second half. Gruber gets it on the free throw line. The offensive rebound by Gruber. Tracy Wolfson has some extra info for us.
During halftime, I talked with the head coach. He told me that he thinks it is going to take a different approach this half for them to hold on to this lead. He continued by saying that his players responded best when they played out of their comfort zone. By mixing things up, he hopes to shake up the opponent's confidence. Back to you.
Thanks, Tracy. Cannon pulls the trigger, makes it from 19. 5 points, and he leads all in scoring. Gruber inbounds the ball. Temple hands it off. Cannon is tagged with the reach, and that's his first foul.
You're never going to get away bumping the ball handler on a steal attempt. Too aggressive.
Bradford off the inbound. Wolf hauls it in. Under 4 minutes left in the second half.
They've got their defense, and it's minute.
Raises up.
Oh, come on,
They
Wolf.
rule this one goaltending. Count the shot.
Will count.
Goaltending.
Poked loose, and it's picked up by the away team. He goes up for the Hail Mary, but it's extremely dangerous to toss it up like that, Bill.
As we saw, somebody will come down with it, but it isn't necessarily who you want.
Gruber inbounds the ball. Catches it on the free throw line. Gruber dishes it inside. The last layup was dropped in by Hansen.
He gets up close and personal and closes the deal.
Leaves no room for error and no room for anybody to do anything about it. Right wing. Skips it to the right. Wolf hangs
Oh,
in
that's
the
what I'm
air.
talking about, Wolf.
Finishes in close. IPFW calls time.
All right, let's get the second team in again.
The away team is subbing a whole different group in. Bodicki inbounds the ball. Tipped, but it's tracked down by IPFW. Gruber kicks it out to the left wing. Durovich corrals the miss. The visitors should slow it down and use some thought.
That's exactly what they wanted right there, but it just didn't go down.
Bryan has it right wing. Gets it to full. He's 2 for 2 for the game. Bounce pass, left wing.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Hansen has it on the elbow. Bradford beats it to the baseline. And they call goaltending. They'll give him the bucket. The away team calls timeout. They're winning by 14. 1:51 left in the game. Well, let's get back to the action. Durovich inbounds the ball. The visitors bring it up. They're on a 12-4 run. Right wing. Dumps it to the paint. Puts it up. He got the hoop. Was
That's
fouled.
his second
And he'll go to the line.
First team foul.
A superior effort to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move, Vern.
Tacks on the free throw for the three-point play. Pokes free. Dumps it off.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Durovich.
Ah,
Can't hit
Durovich.
the turnaround jumper. But they're still up by 17. Leads him with the pass. That last 13-footer was on the money by Temple. The visitors call timeout. They're up by 15. 1:08 left in the game. The visitors are subbing a whole different group in. The visitors will take a timeout here. They're in front by 15. 1:08 left in the game.
There we go.
Cannon inbounds the ball.
It's a good idea to milk that clock and burn as much time as possible to protect that lead.
Lobs it to the left side. Wolf gets it on the strike. Dishes, corner. Cannon from about 19 feet. Swish.
This one should be in the bag, Vern. Just play solid D and use as much clock as possible.
Again, when was this all season?
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The steal by the away team. The break is on.
Not a good entry pass, Vern. You just can't force it in there.
Truscott. Sizing up his man. And here's the State Farm drive of the game.
This guy is fun to watch, Vern. He can really fill it up.
Henson inbounds the ball. Bradford, and that's all she wrote. The visitors defeat IPFW 37-18. And now it's time to show you our player of the game.
Man, I kind of wish we had this all season instead of jumping to a 5-0 start.
Now let's go back to Greg Gumbel with today's version of the Pontiac game-changing performance.
Thanks, Vern. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel with today's version of the Pontiac game-changing performance.
A big momentum swing was a considerable factor in the outcome of this contest. Never lost track of their game plan in this contest. This shot started them off on a long run, and their opponent never recovered.
Thank you, Greg. This is Vern Lundquist for Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery. We hope you enjoyed this presentation of college hoops on 2K Sports.
Good win. Unfortunately, it might be too late, but again, we are over 500. What fantastic. Let's take a look at the box score. So dealing with Cross White, he had 2. 1 rebound. Truscott with 2. Cannon with 10. Smalls with 4. Wolf with 4. And we're actually doing this thing called rebounding. Again, it took all of year 3 to figure that out. Fantastic. Let's get out of here and one more week facing the Jags, and then it will be the end of the year. Will we be at 500? What would be over the hump? And plus, we actually got the action replays going. So, I mean, everything is good.
Welcome, everyone, to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel with Clark Kellogg. Just ahead on College Hoops Tonight,
We'll reveal which head coaches may be on the hot seat as the season nears its conclusion.
as well as take a look at all the exciting games of the week.
But first, we give some of the little guys their due respect with our list of the top 10 mid-major teams in college basketball.
Top to bottom, they're certainly not as strong as a list of the top 10 major conference teams, but one or two of them have just as much talent as any of those teams, especially the team in the top spot.
San Francisco is setting themselves apart from the other mid-majors in more ways than one, but what really impresses me is their imposing strength of schedule. They've adopted the anyone, anywhere scheduling philosophy, and it's transformed them into a very dangerous opponent. Now let's take a look at some of those coaches who, rightly or wrongly, are taking the heat for their team's failure to live up to expectations this season.
That's one of those things that comes with the territory when you're running a college program, Greg.
The Oregon State coach hasn't been in this post very long, and from the looks of it, he may not be there much longer. He was just never able to establish himself in that program.
It's not easy to gain the respect of a program, and here is an example of just how hard it can be. Everyone gets a little time to adjust, but exactly how long they get depends on the program. This school is used to being a landing spot for the top recruits in the nation, and Coach wasn't able to keep that tradition alive. Part of being a coach is X's and O's, no doubt, but the lifeline is recruiting. If he had been a little better at the latter portion, he might still be coaching.
Now, let's turn our attention to some of the action of the past week in the NCAA with our Games of the Week.
We were treated to a matchup between two teams in the top 25.
Mississippi State knocked off Kentucky.
This game wasn't as close as I expected it to be, but there still was high-level basketball played. I expect to see more of both of these teams in the future.
Mississippi State really muscled up down low and was able to convert a lot of easy chances close to the basket. Whether it was the big men or the guards, they made the most of their opportunities. They established their inside presence from the start and were able to rely on getting their points down low throughout the game.
Also on our list of games of the week is a conference face-off in the Pac-10. Washington got by USC.
Both of these teams are jostling for position at this point in the season. We're in that critical part of the year when everybody's trying to get hot before the postseason. Momentum is everything right now. Hackstaff was a man possessed. His 23 points led the team. Watching him basically put his teammates on his back and single-handedly carry them to the victory in a big game situation like this was stupendous.
That's our show, everyone. For all of us here at the 2K Sports Studios, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer.
Always Washington and USC. All right, so we have one final week. Let's see what's going on with some. So Grady is at a 97, Welsh is at a 94, and Razor is at an 83. Eight. 98% for Grady. So if we do win, then we'll probably the only group. Maybe get Welsh. Maybe. Not do. Let's work on. Give it a ship. Dealing with the email. Let's go with Gilbert. His recruiting is at a 95%. Why would I want a scholarship? Alright, so in dealing with the top three, I have Grady at a 98%, Walsh at a 95, and Razor at an 84. Dealing with Grady, not too bad. But again, I do need to get so much better shooting and footwork, all that good. Let's also take a look at Sims as well. Sims is at a 76. Then let's also look at Hoskins. Hoskins is at a 70. I'm telling you, man, Gilbert needs to be the head coach. The way that it's heading. All right. So we have Cross White at a 93, dealing with confidence. Trusky with 91. Cannon with 89. Mars got up to 63 at the beginning of the year. He was around maybe. And then Wolf at a 96. Again, it's going to suck that Truscott's going to next year, but hopefully Bates will probably take over. Roswell will probably be a senior next year. Alright, so keep everything as it is. Put Wolf at still at center. See if we can also rebound. I mean, it's been working so far.
It's time for College Hoops 2K8. The away team go up against the IUPUI Jaguars. This is going to be a terrific matchup. Hi there, everyone. We're here at the IUPUI Gymnasium, also known as the Jungle, in Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm Vern Lundquist here with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wolfson. What do you think, Bill?
There's a terrific matchup at the small forward position. Bronson is undoubtedly one of the best small forwards in the nation. I love his offensive awareness. He knows how to manipulate defenders and really gets in their heads. Cannon is also one of the top small forwards in the country. His basketball IQ is unreal. If you wait for this fella to make a mistake, you'll be waiting a long time. Both looking...
Control the tip-off, and we'll get this one started.
They're starting this one off with minimum.
He fisted but the face.
Skips it to the left. Wolf with the floater scores the opening field goal. And they now go up by 2. Leads him with the pass. Wheeled in by Cannon. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Earlier today, I talked with the Jaguars coach. He drilled his players all week on the simple task of protecting the basketball because he said this opponent specializes in baiting ball handlers into steal opportunities and forcing turnovers. Obviously, the less he sees of that in this game, the better.
Thank you, Tracy. Takes it up. The finger roll was laid in by Cobb. It's now all knotted up. Wolf.
Wolf.
Brunson brings it up court.
Things just get so cramped up inside, Vern, that making those little dump-off passes can be really difficult.
Plus one from long range. Good. They're up by 3. Brunson inbounds the ball. Dishes it to the left. Brunson catches it outright.
That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Don't need to work on my inside dealing with the paint.
Passes. High post. Crosswhite with the shot. Misses the three-pointer. They still have a three-point lead. Has it top of the key.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Cobb passes it to the wing. Brunson can't get the three-pointer to fall. Still a double-digit game. Right wing. Bounces it to the stripe. Cannon. Poked away, but it's recovered by Crosswhite. Prescott gets it on the strike. Dishes outright. They're going to have to hurry. Crosswhite. Cobb grabs the rock.
Wow, his mid-range game is generally solid.
He can't believe it, and I can't believe it. Has it baseline. Tosses it up.
Make that
Collected
block.
inside by Smalls.
I mean, can we at least get to
Crosswhite
8?
skips it to the left side. Perimeter. Dishes to the high post. That last 14-footer, no good by Wolf. The Jaguars could get 2 for 1 if they hurry.
That's how you do it, Vern. Clear that space under the glass and pounce on that rebound.
Crosswhite gets the reach-in call, and that's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make some substitutions.
Not a good call.
Lemke inbounds the ball. McGrath to end their drought. It falls. They cut it to 1. Crosswhite way up court. Small got it off in time. This is the buzzer beater. But they're still up by 1. We'll head into the break with the score 5-4. Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
This has really been tooth and nail. Nobody wants to see a blowout, Vern, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
I don't know. I mean, after you took a look at the scores throughout the entire season,
And now it's time to show you
all the
our
blowouts.
player of the half. Bill?
Crosswhite stands out for me, Vern, simply because of his all-around effort he gave in the first half. I never saw a drop in his energy level, no matter how hard he was working at either end of the court. A true competitor.
Tremendous effort from our player of the half.
Let's create some more fast break opportunities. We're not scoring enough in we're not scoring enough in transition. We are not scoring, period. Let alone in transition. Come on now. As much as we're going after the, we could stand to hit them harder. So we're ignoring not doing rebounds the entire season. And then in the last 7 to 8 games, we're getting rebounds left and right. Hardly any turnovers on the other side. Pressure is there, but it might not be enough. Then don't be afraid to make contact when you get free throws. That's how you also rebound. All right, you know what time it is? Turn up the heat.
We're all set to begin the second half, so let's get back into it. Brunson inbounds it to start the second half. Tracy Wolfson has more on what went on at halftime. Tracy?
During halftime, I talked with the head coach. He said that in order to hold on to this narrow lead, they're going to have to do some things different in the second half. He continued by saying that he felt his defense was overextending themselves in the half court. He hinted that sagging back and forcing their opponent to shoot over them would be a big part of the game plan in the second half. Guys?
Thanks, Tracy. Passes it to the elbow. Deflected, and it's picked up by the away team, the visitors.
Oh,
Still
come
hold
on.
a narrow lead. Stolen by Brunson. The steal. It's one-on-one.
I'll take it.
See that?
Here we go.
He's looking around, then pounced. Such a defense.
They're now up by 3. Step back over the midcourt line there. That's an over and back violation.
He just lost track of where he was on the floor. You have to be able to dribble with your head up, or things like this happen.
All right, let's get Gaines in. We'll keep Bates at the 2. Give Dervick the more playing.
Well, let's get back to the action. The visitors will bring in a whole separate platoon into the game. Couldn't find a man to throw it into and gets called for the 5-second violation.
Gotta
Ain't
put
it
the ball
goofy?
somewhere, Vern. If you just do your best imitation of a street lamp, you'll get the call, and they'll get the ball anyway.
Robin inbounds the ball. Robin. McGrath swings it to the corner. Right wing. Passes it back to the right. Brunson. Beats it to the high post. McGrath throws it up. Misses the tying basket.
Nice work by the big fella to get that rebound.
Mullins has it on the free throw line. Gaines hands it off. Bates.
Oh,
Pulls it
Bates.
down.
Brunson, look for that rebound. That's some toughness for you. There's no question what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Minute.
Picked clean. Picked him clean.
Well, the game just slows down for him to the point he sees things that others don't.
The last play was cashed in by Gaines. Everybody in the arena could see that coming.
Except the defense, apparently.
Sampson inbounds the ball. IUPUI will take its first timeout.
All right, so we're okay. Next timeout or foul, we'll bring in the starter team. But yeah, dealing with the on-court work, we're okay for right now.
They're getting set to inbound the ball. Leads him in. Led him nicely with the dish, and it's laid in by Sampson. But they're still behind by 4. Catches it down low.
There we go.
Gets the bucket. They're in front, 12-6. Brunson inbounds the ball. IUPUI calls time. They're losing by 6. 2:25 left in the game.
Yeah, next substitution.
The visitors are
Or
sending a
not.
whole different
Alrighty
group
then.
in. McGrath, lead pass to Nate. The last layup was dropped in by Simpson.
He gets up close and personal.
It's time
and
that.
closes the deal.
Leaves no room for error, and 2:17 left in the game. It's deflected. The reverse. Lays
Hey,
it
that
up and
worked.
in. He's got 2. Drop it. Inbounds the ball.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
The Jaguars will take a timeout. They trail by 6. 1:58 left in the game.
All right, let's work on defense. The next
Well, let's
emphasis
get back
will
to
be
the action.
rebounding.
Smalls didn't sit for long, and he's coming back into the ball game. Leads him with the pass. The beautiful pass led straight to
And
the
couldn't
rim
get the
by
inside.
Sampson. Carr with the great look, 3 assists, and he leads both teams. 1:49 left in the game. Top of the key. Puts it up. The three-pointer was no good by Cannon. They've still got a 4-point lead. Carr. Passes to the elbow. Sampson gets it inside. Put up and in. Last layup.
What a look. How sweet that was.
Wolf brings it up the floor. Cannon tosses it up court. Wolf puts it in for 2.
A dynamite bounce pass. The D never saw it coming.
Saw it going, though, right into the net. Brunson inbounds the ball. 9-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
They better hurry, Vern. They've got to get some points as quickly as they can.
IUPUI calls time.
All right, rebound.
They're behind by 4. 37 seconds left in the game. Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball.
I mean, I'm getting killed on the inside.
One-on-one. Has it on the elbow. Cobb dumps it off. Brunson swings it to the wing. That last free ball is drained by McGrath. .26 seconds left in the game. Robin has picked up his first foul of the game. The foul stops the clock, which is just what the doctor ordered.
And that's why they did it. Time is not on their side. Very smart.
Robin has picked up his second foul. The foul stops the clock, which is just what the doctor ordered.
And that's why they did it. Time is not on their side. Very smart play.
Smalls inbounds the ball. Cobb has picked up his first foul of the game.
Good foul there. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Has picked up his second foul.
They had to foul there. They've got no other option.
picked up his first foul of the game.
Well, no choice but to foul. They've got to stop the clock and get the ball back right away.
Brunson has picked up his first foul of the game.
Good foul there. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Sampson gets whistled for a foul. He runs here 2-1. The foul stops the clock, which is just what the doctor ordered.
And that's where they did it. Time is not on their side. Very smart play.
Sinks the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Big shot.
The Jaguars all time. They're down by 3. 13 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, we should be good.
Well, let's get back to the action. Sampson inbounds the ball.
They need to look for the 3 here to try and send this into overtime.
Sampson. Cobb to tie the game. And
Barely another
the visitors
victory.
just
so.
get by.
And we're
by
over 500, so
UPUI,
fantastic.
18-15. And now it's time to show you our player of the game. Now let's go back to Greg Gumbel with today's version of the Pontiac game-changing performance.
Hi, and welcome everyone to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel, and we're going to bring you our Pontiac game-changing performance.
There are some shots that simply crush the spirit of an opponent. Got this game-changing shot in the closing moments. It would prove to be the knockout blow in their hard-fought victory.
Thank you, Greg. This is Vern Lundquist for Tracy Wolfson and Bill Raftery. We hope you enjoyed this presentation of college hoops on 2K Sports.
All right, let's see the box score, then we will be out of here. Again, 14-12, over 500. And a chance for things to come in year 4, even though we still don't know how to score, rebound, or finish in transition, or none of the other, fantastic stuff. Again, Cross White with 3. I think that would be a terrible way to go. Truscott with no points whatsoever. Cannon with 2. Again, Smiles with, man, that team, my team is garbage in victory. 6 points for Wolf. Dealing with 2 rebounds as well. I mean, at least we're trying to do that. But again, going from a complete blowout to edging out by 3, that's not good moving forward. All right, so this will mark the end of shooting. Looks like we're facing North Dakota State. In-season recruiting period is over. Recruiting will start up again at the off-season period. Yes, let's watch college hoop.
Welcome, everyone, to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel with Clark Kellogg. Just ahead on College Hoops Tonight, we'll take a look at the upcoming big games of the week in college hoops, as well as take a look at all the exciting games of the week. But let's start off with who we selected for our NCAA Player of the Week.
Borges is this week's pick, and I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't show up here again. He has just delivered all season long and is making his case for Player of the Year.
Now let's take a look ahead to the games that get top billing on the schedule in the days to come. This will be a fantastic battle. This is shaping up to be a prototypical style versus style matchup. Great scorers on one side of the court, great defenders on the other. This is going to be a real showdown. And we have another upcoming contest that promises to be a classic. This game matches a pair of top 10 teams and is sure to bring both teams' fans out of the woodwork, not to mention a fair share of the national media. There was no shortage of excitement on the court in the past few days, so let's take a look at our games of the week. We had a pair of top 25 teams in an old-fashioned grudge match. UCLA defeated Arizona.
This game wasn't as close as I expected it to be, but there still was high-level basketball played. I expect to see more of both of these teams in the future.
Durovic was absolutely unstoppable. His 39 points led all scorers. Watching him basically put his teammates on his back and single-handedly carry them to the victory in a big game situation like this was stupendous.
Also on deck is a pair of conference foes matching up in the ACC.
In the SEC, Vanderbilt outdid Kentucky.
The Vanderbilt Commodores made the most of their opportunity to move up, and that's going to serve them very well as we get closer to conference tournament time, even if it's just in seeding position. Vanderbilt
really pounded the glass with tenacity this game, and it paid off for them. They boxed out well and made sure that they didn't give up any second chance opportunities.
That's always an area that can really be an indicator of a team's performance, and the rebounding numbers told the tale in this one.
That's our show, everyone. For all of us here at the 2K Sports Studios, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer.
Seton Hall went 27-1. I can't believe that we can't even make it to 14-12, much less something like a, 27-1. So we will end it right here. Tournament game day, so it's looking like Rebirth basketball is not over just yet. Had 3 games left in the Summit, and then we will see who is going to be in the March Madness tournament. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Y2 Central. Shout out to the rest of the original ones. Not sure if I'll be back later on tonight, but I will be back tomorrow. Now, we may continue this. We need to learn how to shoot and score and transition and all that stuff. But until then, y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your St. Patrick's Day. And stay original.